What's up, everybody? It's Clone here, your coach of the Honolulu Horseas. Oh gosh, my Wi-Fi is terrible. Okay, so here's my team builder for this week. I believe this is our matchup. The sprite's gonna load in, but basically, this is the team. I'll work offline for a little bit, no problem. This is the team. Basically, it's Comfy. This Comfy is for Hawlucha mainly. His team is Coco, Hawlucha. Let me get it right. Mew, Coco, Hawlucha, Kyurem, Dhelmise, Slowking, Gligar, Incineroar, Kangaskhan, Raichu, Alola, which I don't think was showing, but and Mega Scizor. An interesting team. I'm not sure what to think about it. Definitely some threats in Coco, Mew, but also like a Coco with Nature's Madness would have just blown apart my Tangrowth. Even if I brought like a defensive set to counter his Brave Bird, possibly it would have still blown it back. Gligar, really annoying if it was Spadef. That's the only way it would be really annoying because my Nihilego set. But just in general, it's a pretty annoying team. Hawlucha I don't see as being a huge threat, due to the fact that my team, it's pretty solid. Hawlucha, I don't know if you guys know. And I made some trades as well. I have Garchomp now, but yeah, it's a pretty solid team of dealing with Hawlucha. Slow King? Oh yeah, Slow King. I got them confused for a second. Slow King would have been possibly annoying depending on how much Spadef he had. But I do have T-Bolt coverage on Nihilego. Incineroar actually is probably really annoying for me, for a couple of reasons, but it's just really strong into Uxie lead, and it's really annoying for my Uxie if I want to lead off with it, like I usually do. Mega Scizor is, I do have HP Fire in a couple months, so it's not going to be too bad, but it is a reliable switch in if he predicts that I am going to go for Power Gem or Sludge Wave on Nihilego. And the rest are kind of like like Dhelmise, meh. Kyurem does not take Power Gem. It could be like a Roost variant, the Rocky Helmet, I guess. But I don't really have physical attackers. But yeah, just in general, it's like half of the team is pretty threatening to my team, but half of them is kind of But here's my prep. So, Comfy, Leechy, Defog, Heal Bell, Draining Kiss. I've got a Defogger now. I got rid of a Defogger to do this, I believe. No, I did not. I just got a second Defogger. So I'm gonna bring it. Because why not? Leechy, Draining Kiss, just to try and get as much HP back. I wanna... this Pokemon actually suffers from 4 moveset syndrome because you kind of want to bring everything on this. Because it has such great coverage, but bringing the right 4 moves is kind of hard. So I just decided to go with Heal Bell because I feel like he's probably gonna try one to Toxic me. Next mon, but yeah, just my solid Hawlucha check. I just bring this because why not? And just it can defog as well. That's why I'm bringing it mainly. Next mon, Jellicent. So, this spread is for the 100 defense is for Hawlucha, I believe, to live 2 Acros no matter what. And the rest is put into Spadef just to better and deal with everything else. I'm bringing this thing because Trick Room. I needed Trick Room basically for my Mega Camera, which is my next one. And yeah, Toxic. He doesn't appreciate getting Toxic on pretty much everything. He doesn't like to get Scald. I'm also bringing Heal Bell on this so that if I want to Toxic to Mew and keep my Jellicent healthy, I can do that. But next mon is Mega Camera. Fire Blast, Earth Power, Toxic, Hidden Power Ice, Tellurian, Slowking. I'm not even sure if AV Dhelmise takes 2 Fire Blasts. Gligar probably eats, but I do have HP Ice. I'm pretty sure that 2 KOs. As far as fast things, I can check it. Mew with coverage. That's the only really thing. Like, he doesn't have like Slowking obviously, but Slowking doesn't appreciate Toxic, of course. Gligar, but it doesn't appreciate HP Ice. So yeah, he just has bad ways to revenge kill it, I want to say. And over a course of multiple turns, I see his checks and slow king and whatever getting chipped down, and that'd be really good for me. But yeah, next one. Sorry, a little bit sleepy. It's in the morning. Is Nilligo. Choice specs. Modest choice specs. This thing is 2KOing pretty much everything. If you look at his team, like, there's no switch-ins to this. Like, I'm just looking at it, and there's no switch-ins to this. AV Mew, that's not a really switch-in, but there's no real switch-ins to this if I click the right move. Like Slowking and Gligar potentially if they're AV. But yeah, there's really no switch-ins on his team to this. I do have HP Fire as well for the Mega Scissor, which would be probably his best switch into this. The speed is for... What is the speed for? Kyurem. I don't feel like I need to outspeed the Mew, just because why would he be running enough EV? Why would he be running so much speed EVs to outspeed this? You know, just a lot of stuff. He would be speed creeping my Uxie if ever on the Mew. So I was like, whatever. I'll just speed creep his Kyurem instead, just so I can get a little bit extra bulk. Reliable Trick Room setter, basically. Last mon, second to last mon. Reliable Trick Room setter. Sets up the room. Psychic hits a Lucha, and I can just get on out of there. There's really nothing else to say. I mean, gets up rocks. Rocks are really nice in this matchup. Psychic would be nice if I get a Spadef drop on something important. U-turn for momentum and Trick Room to get the Camelip in. Shell Steel, Autonomous Earthquake, Flamethrower, Air Slash. This hits pretty much everything on his team, barring like Gligar. It doesn't hit Gligar obviously, but like it hits everything pretty hard. EQ mainly for the Coco. Even if I run like Tectonic Shift, I believe it's not always a kill, especially because I don't think he'll be running 0 HP. So yeah, this potentially can put in some work mid game. Keep his stuff damaged. I have enough special attack, I believe, to kill Hawlucha, I believe, all the time, or Oko Hawlucha with Z Slash, I believe. And enough to Flamethrower for a Flamethrower to kill, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but the rest isn't the speed. The speed was for I have all this attack so that EQ can do a lot, but I still needed enough special attack as well, and the speed is to outspeed Coco after Autonomize. Yeah, and that's the team. So this is the replay. Looking at what it brought, no Mega Scissor, which was interesting. He opted to bring Kyurem, which is not something I was fully expecting. But yeah, I'm just gonna start it off. Hold up. I did not want to lead with Uxie, but I ended up leading with this instead, which is kind of a misplay. Off with this probably because it had a U-turn. But yeah, this put me in a bad spot right off the gate. Because this, the original set I had Toxic on this, but I was like, okay, I just Leech Seed. He goes for Side Shock. He doesn't know I'm defensive. I go Uxie here because free rocks. But I don't know if he breaks it, but he goes into Gligar and taunts me, which is unfortunate. I click U-turn here, I believe. Yep. And this gets in my Jelson to Toxic, I believe. Yep. And then I go back into this on the knock. I click Leech Seed here. I'm just trying to get more recovery back. I click Draining, trying to get some more recovery back. But Side Shock is doing way too much damage. So I go back into this, no problem. It's at full, and I double here. Predicting that he would want to go into Incineroar, but he goes into that instead, which is perfectly fine for me. As I Draining and get some more HP back. as I'm put into very low range. So I go Uxie here, predicting that he won't go into Gligar that turn, doesn't make sense. I got my rocks up as he goes hard into the Gligar, which was made me think he had Defog. At which point I set up the rooms. I click U-turn, I go to Jellicent, because why not? And I click Scald. Yeah, I go Scald, fishing for burns, and I get it. Nice. Pretty important burn, I would say. But yeah, I just go hard, comfy here, because why not? As he sets up a sub, I do have priority. Although I'm fast, I'm faster than him technically. I do have priority, as he kills me, unfortunately. I did not calc that Ice Beam, but I was not sure. But basically, I just go into this, free switching. Let Sludge did a lot of damage, my boys, but I click Sludge again, and I notice that he's Split F Gligar. So I go into this, free switching, basically. So I click Scald. Yeah, I click Scald again. And like at this point, I was like, I'm not sure what he wants to do here, because yeah, I was like, what's he gonna do here actually? Because I set up the rooms. He's burnt. He set up a skull. He set up a sub. He's not getting recovery back. He's at a point where if he sets up another sub, he'd be like at 2%. So I was like, okay, whatever. You're gonna click Draco. That's cool, bro. I'll just click Scald. At any point here, I could went into Mega Camera. Unfortunately, I don't make that switch double. I guess him having a sub would be dangerous, but anyways, I know he's not Specs or anything because he is sub, but he clicks clicking Draco for some reason. I click Recover here, I want to say. Maybe he's just trying to get me to click Recover. As he goes hard Mew. He can't kill me with anything here, so I just click the Toxic. As he reveals that. Interesting. See Dark Pulses. It's just very bad for me, I would say. That Dark Pulse did a lot of damage. I knew I can get myself out of the range. Or looking back, I probably would have clicked Scald there. I remember that was a misplay. This is a misplay here. I could have clicked Toxic. It was so free. I just go hard into Hilgo. Faster than technically. So I go into my Allspark. And I set up Autotomize, but he's actually faster than me, which is interesting. So he has a lot of speed. That tells me a lot. So he's a lot of speed and a lot of Spit F, basically. And as I click Air Slash there, I believe I go into this. Flare Blitz is a solid 2 KO. Or it's a roll, I believe. But he doesn't get the roll. Not mad about that. Mega Camera could have Toxic that Slow King, but I didn't make the right play. But anyways, Air Slash is here. As he reveals Roost, which is like, I was like, this guy has nothing to hit me or Uxie, which is interesting. So I was like, you want to risk roosting on this thing? I'm just going to burn you then. I'm just going to click Flamethrower until I burn you, basically. I'm really not sure what you want to do here. So I click Flamethrower, I believe. And I'm not sure what he wants to do either. I just go into Nihilgo. Looking back at it, I probably would not do that again. Just because HP was important in this, but at this point I was like, well, what's he gonna do here, actually? Like, I'm just gonna get a Spit Attack boost, and I'm at +1 now. That was not a roll. If it was Scarf, it was a roll, though. He clicks Scald here. Interesting. As I set up my rocks again. As he goes into Mew, which is interesting. I'm very bulky, Spit F. So I click U-turn, I'm like, free switch in. Where are your switch-ins, friend? But he makes a good play. Sack secure him so I can't get my Sludge Wave boost. Which is very annoying. Very annoying. At this point I knew okay, so he gets a crit, which is very unfortunate. At this point I knew I needed to get Slowking to like 50%. I'm not revealing Thunderbolt. I'm trying to predict the Slowking to come in because me clicking T-Ball is a misplay, in my opinion. But basically, at this point, I'm like, if I can get this slow king low enough, then I'm gonna be at a point where it's either roll or better, where T-Ball will kill it. So I'm just trying to basically play the game of attrition here with myself, Stila, Nihilego, and Yuxi. He does crit my Yuxi here, which is unfortunate. I'm pretty sure it would have 2-KO'd anyways, but this does kind of play into the fact that it won't be able to switch in on anything, possibly. I just click U-turn here. This puts him pretty low, but I know I can just go into this and start getting off some hits. This will put him even lower. I opt to go for that, as he predicts that I'll set up, and it leads me into this, which is like, okay, free. That's a free turn. At this point, I do know that. Not sure if that would have killed, but at this point he's at 46%, which is in the range. So I want to get him low, basically. And he is low, but he does play pretty well here. And these couple falling turns, predicting that I would I make a bad play there, basically, unfortunately. As he just roosts up. This doesn't really matter though, because he can't touch me, or my Yuxi, for that matter. So he goes into this on my air slash as I EQ, but that doesn't, like I said, doesn't matter. If he wants to waste roosts, it's whatever. But he's still at like 40%. But yeah, I'm just gonna click flamethrower here, basically, because if he risks slow king on a flamethrower, he'll get burnt. No burn here. As I air slash here, he kills me. Air slash did put him in a range where if he used no split F AV, then it was favorable, and I do get the roll. Nihil goes to God, of course. I switch out here into Yuxi, because why not? And at this point, if he did not speed creep my Yuxi, he had a chance of winning. But the fact that he did means that the next couple of turns are just me clicking Psychic, hoping for a split F drop, so that Nihil can hopefully get another kill this game. And my goal is now for Nihil to be not just my kill leader, to be the league's kill leader at this point. I believe he picked up 3 or 4 kills here. But yeah, it's just me clicking Psychic until I get a split F drop. But if Neon's really low in roosts at this point, and I get it there, that's basically GG. Power Gem was Power Gem is it was a roll. He did have some split F, so it was a 41 to 49%. And if you look at what I got, it didn't make sense at all. What he showed me, 53. I got a 53, but it said I only do 49%, which doesn't make sense to me. But anyways, I can just click Psychic here, try to get a second split F drop. You know, just why not? At this point, he's really low on toxic, on not toxics, on what's the word? Like, I could have clicked U-turn there if I wanted to, but yeah, it's just me stalling out, basically, cause I didn't want to risk anything, any shenanigans or whatever. Eventually here in the next couple of turns, I believe he gets really low on, I run out of psychics, and he also runs out of roosts, I believe. So I was like, I was just kind of like meh, where if I might as well just do this. I probably could have ended it 20 turns earlier if I really wanted to. Looking back at it, I probably would have, but it's kind of like whatever. As soon as I got the split F drop, I could have ended it potentially. I just wanted to get a second one, just so I could make that U-turn prediction really safe, like really safely, whatever. As I go here. So at this point I'm out of psychics, I believe, so I just start going a U-turn, try and get him in range. Or for him to run out of roosts. There's basically no way he wins this, basically, because Yuxi is, Yuxi walls his set. So I'm just going a U-turn here, I believe. As he clicks the Earthquake. At this point he's basically out of roosts, I believe. So I just click Power Gem here and end the game. And that's the game. Definitely I got a little bit lucky. Definitely I got a little bit lucky though. Judging by that calc, it was like a 1% roll, I think? I don't know. I got 53.3. Which is 53.9, so it's pretty godly roll. But yeah. Nihilego putting in a lot of work this game. I'm not sure if... Actually, I'm pretty sure if... I mean, I could have played it a lot better where I got him lower. And my slope, what's his face? What's his name? I forgot. I actually forgot. My mega camera play, that was so bad. There's basically a chance that it would have killed if he didn't have any speed F, and that told me he did have some speed F. It's just a question of how much. But it was really too greedy. I mean, I could have clicked Toxic there, and that would have guaranteed that I won the game with my Nihilego. But yeah, Nihilego putting a lot of work. The bucket hat, taking lives. It's kind of what I expected. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe. I believe at this point I am 2-1, which is nice. Definitely a good bounce back after last game. Also this whack-ass avatar because my teams got deleted. But yeah, this is not the original team I had. I kind of had to try and remember what I had from the original team due to the fact that it got deleted. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and see you guys in the next one.